In today's competitive business landscape, simply having a good product or service isn't enough. To truly succeed in marketing, companies must understand not just what their customers buy, but why they buy it. That's where psychology comes in. Psychology and marketing are deeply interconnected, as marketing is essentially about influencing behavior, and psychology is the science of behavior. When marketers understand how people think, feel, and make decisions, they can craft messages that truly resonate. Here's why psychology matters in marketing, and how it can make all the difference. 1. Consumers are emotional, not just rational. One of the biggest misconceptions in marketing is that people make decisions based on logic. In reality, emotions often drive purchases. According to research in behavioral economics, people tend to rely on mental shortcuts and feelings when making decisions, especially when faced with too many options. For example, a consumer may choose a brand of toothpaste, not because it has better ingredients, but because the packaging makes them feel good or reminds them of their childhood. Colors, images, music, and even fonts can evoke emotional responses, and smart marketers use these psychological triggers to influence behavior. Takeaway: tap into your audience's emotions. Tell stories, create experiences, and use visuals that stir feelings to make your brand more memorable. 2. The power of social proof. Humans are social creatures. We look to others for cues on how to behave, especially when we're uncertain. This is the psychological principle behind social proof. When people assume the actions of others reflect the correct behavior. Think about how you choose a restaurant. You're more likely to trust one that has positive reviews or a long line out the door. Marketers use this principle through testimonials, user-generated content, influencer partnerships, and ratings to build credibility and trust. Takeaway: show that others love your product. Real customer reviews, endorsements, and case studies can be more persuasive than even the best ad copy. 3. Scarcity and urgency. Create action. Another psychological principle marketers use is scarcity. The idea that people assign more value to things that are less available. Combine that with urgency, and you have a powerful motivator. That's why phrases like limited time offer or only 3 left in stock are so effective. These tactics tap into a fear of missing out, FOMO, which is a real psychological phenomenon. When people believe they might lose the chance to get something, they're more likely to act quickly. Takeaway: use scarcity and urgency wisely. It's a great way to drive conversions, but it needs to be authentic. Fake scarcity can harm trust. 4. Cognitive biases. Shape buying behavior. Psychology has revealed many cognitive biases that influence decision-making. Here are a few that are particularly relevant in marketing. Anchoring bias. People rely heavily on the first piece of information they see. That's why stores show the original price before the sale price. Loss aversion. People fear losing something more than they enjoy gaining it. Highlighting what someone might miss out on by not purchasing can be more effective than emphasizing what they gain. Reciprocity. When you give something, like a free sample or valuable content, people feel compelled to return the favor, often by making a purchase. Takeaway: understanding these biases allows marketers to structure pricing, offers, and messaging in a way that aligns with how people naturally think. 5. Segmentation and buyer personas are rooted in psychology. At the heart of successful marketing is knowing your audience. But it's not just about age, gender, or income. It's about mindset, values, goals, and pain points. Psychology helps marketers build detailed buyer personas that reflect real behaviors and motivations. For example, 2 people might both be 30-year-old women living in cities, but one might be a career-focused entrepreneur while the other is a new mother prioritizing work-life balance. Their needs, messaging, and preferred platforms will be very different. Takeaway: dive deep into the psychology of your target audience. The more you understand what drives them, the more relevant and personalized your marketing can be. Final thoughts: psychology isn't just a bonus tool in a marketer's toolkit. It's a foundational part of effective strategy. By understanding the human mind, marketers can build stronger connections with their audiences, craft more compelling campaigns, and ultimately drive better results. In a world where attention is limited and choices are endless, tapping into what truly motivates people is the key to standing out. And that's why psychology matters in marketing.